Of our heritage. Introduction. India has a unique place in the world. There has been a remarkable contribution of India in the field of knowledge, science, religion, culture, and art. India has a rich and inimitable heritage. Our heritage shows an imperial dignity of ancient India. That is why we should be committed towards the preservation and conservation of our heritage, which is utmost demand of the present time. Need for the preservation of cultural heritage. The heritage of India is multifarious, which brings glory to the nation. Cultural heritage accommodates sculpture, architecture, literature, various arts, and natural heritage. Natural and man-made factors are adversely affecting our heritage. Hence, its preservation is required. Our heritage glorifies the people of our country, so they respect our heritage by associating it with their own identity. Therefore, it is necessary to develop positive attitude towards its management. We should preserve vanishing arts and architecture so that upcoming generations can be inspired by the works done by our ancestors. As we are not much aware about the preservation of our heritage and our negligence is chiefly responsible for its degradation, therefore it has become necessary to preserve our heritage. Necessity of preservation of cultural heritage. Our heritage is the identity of the nation. The country which ignores it does not have any future, as heritage is our guide. The errors we have committed in the past can be rectified in the present, and we can properly plan for the future. Heritage acts as a guide to decide the direction of our development. Heritage is necessary for the transmission of new consciousness across the country. It is necessary to bring awareness among the people regarding the damage done to the places of cultural and natural heritage. Not only the government, but also the common public should play their vital role for the protection of our heritage. As the heritage is considered as an ideal for the people, it is necessary to cease its degradation. Greater damage has been done to our heritage because of the invasion of foreign tribes and our unawareness. So, it is the moral duty of the government as well as of common public to conserve and preserve our heritage. Tourism industry and our heritage. Various sites of natural and cultural heritage of India have been accommodated in the list of the World Heritage by UNESCO. Many people come to visit, to explore and to do research on our heritage from India and other countries. This boosts our tourism and transportation industry. Along with the economic benefits to the concerned states, tourism industry provides appropriate opportunity and proper platform to showcase our multifarious cultural arts and traditions in front of the world. Apart from this, tourism also provides employment to the local people, and this keeps the vanishing art and tradition alive. Nowadays, tourism as a subject has been added in the field of education, which is eventually promoting tourism guide as an independent business. India earns foreign currency from the foreigners, visitors. Introducing a heterogeneous culture, it enlightens the talent of our country at the international level. Facilities like metalled road, railways, water, communication, etc. are developed around the sites of heritage. Tourism encourages activities like photography, horse riding, boating, etc. simultaneously, provided employment to street hawkers. Varied culture, indigenous art and their features have got a proper platform for the development. Preservation of heritage and measures to conserve. Efforts made for the preservation and conservation of heritage are given below. Indian government has constituted the Indian Board of Wildlife in 1952 to protect our wildlife. It facilitates with material for the conservation of wildlife. It suggests government for the development of national park, bird sanctuary, and geological gardens, along with the task of creating awareness for protection of wildlife. Wildlife Protection Act, enacted in 1972, gave a firm status to the national parks, sanctuaries, and bioreserves. New national parks, wildlife sanctuaries, and bioreserves have been established. The laws of our country for the preservation of our heritage have a wide perspective. Strict laws have been framed to stop the destruction of vanishing vegetation and wildlife. Apart from government, there are several societies and organizations which have been actively taking up the task of protection of wildlife and environment. The Bombay Natural History Society is the oldest one of its kind and was established in 1883. Presently, Gir Foundation, Natural Club, etc. institutions are doing noble work of environmental preservation. Realizing the importance of the preservation of our heritage, Constitution framers made it mandatory that it should be included in our Constitution. Ancient Memorials and Archaeological Sites and Remains Act. The more dangerous and harmful factors arose in the way of heritage, the more strict actions and efforts were made time to time for preservation. Hence, various protective measures have been taken for the safeguard of heritage. Ancient Monuments and Archaeological Sites and Remains Act was enacted in 1958. This act suggests for the preservation of antique artistic work, religious places, historical memorials, and archaeological sites, etc. This Archaeological Act ensures that no person or agency can conduct archaeological excavation without the prior permission of government. This action consequently stopped clandestine excavation, hence many of our heritage sites are still preserved and kept intact. The Government of India declared some historical places as national monuments. Department of Archaeology is responsible to look after the preservation of these monuments. However, these heritage sites will not be preserved just by framing laws, but it becomes moral responsibility of every citizen. Department of Archaeology maintains sites of heritage which are either destroyed or on the verge of destruction. While taking up the work of maintenance of monuments, one should keep in mind that they should be preserved in such a manner so that it retains its original shape, size, and condition intact. Department of Archaeological Survey of India, ASI, has more than 5,000 monuments and sites under its protection. Sangameshwar Temple and Papanasham Temple in Andhra Pradesh were going to be submerged into the sea due to the construction of Nagarjun Sagar multipurpose project. Therefore, these temples have been successfully shifted to Alampur at Mehboob district of Andhra Pradesh. Taj Mahal of Agra is one of the 7 wonders of the world. Air pollution caused by Mathura oil refinery and fast-growing nearby industries turned the white marble pale and dull. The Department of Archaeology took suitable steps to close the industries spreading air pollution in its neighborhood. Regular cleaning of the structure has brought back the brightness of the Taj Mahal. Our role in the preservation of the museums. According to the Indian Treasure Trove Act, 1876, If any citizen suddenly finds any ancient, artistic and antique article from a house, field, well, lake, etc. while digging, then he has to immediately notify to the officer of archaeological department. With this small effort, they can preserve valuable things which could have been lost due to the carelessness. Government has tried to obtain information regarding personal or private museums consisting expensive artistic pieces under the Act of 1972. Systematically archived documents corresponding to each state provides better guidance to the historians and researchers. Museums perform important task of preserving valuable things carefully. The best examples of the museums are given below. Museums in India. National Museum, New Delhi, Delhi. Indian Museum, Kolkata, West Bengal. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Vastu Museum or Prince of Wales, Mumbai, Maharashtra. Salarganj Museum, Hyderabad. Rashtriya Manav Sangrahalaya, Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. Lal Bhai Dalpat Bhai Museum, LD Institute of Indology, Ahmedabad, Gujarat. Shri Mahavir Jain Aradhana Kendra, Koba, Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Shri Hemchandra Acharya Library, Patan, Gujarat. Vadodara Museum and Picture Gallery, Vadodara, Gujarat. It is a combined duty of general public and government to generate awareness towards the preservation and the protection of the museums. Our role in the preservation of heritage. If the central and state governments, UNESCO and NGOs or non-government organizations are performing their duties to preserve our valuable heritage, then, as individuals, one should play an effective role in that direction. Teachers in the schools and colleges should impart the knowledge of India's glorious heritage. Students as well as common public should gain the knowledge of unfamiliar places, monuments, ancient remains, sites, etc. They should help in their preservation and protection. Everyone should take care of these monuments by preparing the list of all heritage sites. Valuable things should not be destroyed, broken or stolen. Schools, colleges and NGOs should conduct programs like visit to the historical places and sites, speeches, exhibitions, discussions, seminars, etc. to create awareness towards the preservation of heritage. If the specimen of the architecture, sculpture, and historical monuments are destroyed once, it is very difficult to restore them to the original form. So it is our moral duty that they should not be destroyed and shifted to other place. Our country has rich and unique heritage. There are many ancient ponds, lakes, wells, step wells, streams, springs, etc. in different places in our country. We should take special care of Malaut Lake of Dholka, Ranini Vav of Patan, well of Champaner, Bhamariyo well of Mehmedabad, Navghan well of Junagadh, etc. during the monsoon. We should constantly keep an eye on their preservation. Cleanliness and preservation of picnic spots. Central and state governments are taking proper steps for the cleanliness and preservation of our picnic spots. Consequently, special arrangement has been made for it. Religious historical places have always been a greater attraction among the locals as well as foreign tourists. Henceforth, our government is attentive enough towards its preservation. Do not use plastic. Do not litter at picnic spots. Use dustbin. Do not spoil historical monuments either by writing or drawing picture. Proper disposal of waste. Do not spit after eating tobacco or pan, betel. Do not pollute surrounding areas of historical monuments. Extensive care should be taken during monsoon of historical monuments, which constitutes step wells, lakes, ponds, streams, etc. Be cautious while cleaning monuments with archaeological chemical methods. Sensitized domestic and foreign visitors to avoid damage of our historical heritage. If natural disasters have caused damage to the historical places, make efforts to bring it again to the original form. It is our responsibility to maintain beauty and cleanliness of tourist places as they bring fame and prosperity to the nation. We should make use of science and technology to maintain the originality of our ancient heritage. India, unity in diversity. Being one of the most ancient civilizations of the world, India has varied and rich cultural heritage. Diversity of India is its unique identity. India has a fine amalgamation of different castes, community, religion, tradition, culture, and languages in spite of having variety. Yet, India stands united and undivided. India has proved the feelings of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the whole world is a family. This feeling exists in India since Vedic periods. Let us get good thoughts and vibrations from all four directions is the message of Rig Vedas, which showcases the grandeur and glory of Indian culture. India has spread religious tolerance and secularism across the world. Swami Vivekananda said the following words in the World Religious Conference, which was held in Chicago, US. I am proud to say that I represent the religion that has taught the lessons of tolerance, compassion, and universal fraternity to the world. India is a secular country. India is a land of multi-religious. Influence of Hinduism, Islamism, Buddhism, Jainism, Christianity, etc. is seen in Indian culture. Therefore, the torch-bearers named our country as Bharat Varsha by stressing on its unity, which reflects upon our broad outlook. Holy names of 7 sacred rivers have been used in our prayers. People including great sages, Sufi saints, Swami Vivekananda, Dayanand Saraswati, and Mahatma Gandhi always stressed upon peace, coordination, and universal brotherhood. Unity in diversity is the unique feature of Indian culture, as at the end of the day, all the rivers amalgamate into the great ocean. Equivalently, our country conglomerates different religions, castes, languages, traditions, customs, and festivals. The people of India live their life with the feelings of coexistence. The people of India have conserved this quality and have wonderfully enhanced it.